Hello, everyone. X-Walk Hill Bethelite here. And if Jehovah's Witnesses are the group of people that God specifically handpicked and chose to spread his message, well, we should all be more like Jehovah's Witnesses, right? If we want to be more like Jehovah's Witnesses, who better to emulate than the governing body? That's who's setting the example for all of Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Jehovah's Witnesses follow Watchtower, and well, we should emulate the people that they follow, right? If that's who God has chosen. So it's Friday, and I'm preparing for the weekend, and I purchased a bottle of wine here. Some Dark Horse, refreshing, crisp, citrus wine here. And I thought about Tony Morris and the example that he set for everyone, for all of us. Because if God picked these people, well, then we need to be following their example, right? So I purchased my wine. Let me know if you guys like this, by the way. And I thought, can I do more? Can I be more like Tony Morris and purchase about 20 of these bottles of wine? Shouldn't we all do more? And spend about $300 on alcoholic beverage to be more like Jehovah's Witnesses. And as a matter of fact, if I were to purchase an extremely large amount of alcohol and someone approached me about it, well, especially if I was in Ohio where other Jehovah's Witnesses know me, I would simply state, well, we want to be more like Tony Morris, governing body member. God must really like him, and he must be doing something right. So let's all do what he does and purchase large quantities of alcohol. And I'm sure Jehovah's Witnesses would then say, well, you don't want to follow men. And then I would say, oh, really? So you mean men like, as in who run a company? A company as in Watchtower? The men who run the company Watchtower, who you guys follow regardless of what it is that they say? Regardless of what the Bible or anything else says, you follow Watchtower. You follow men. Well, if you, as a Jehovah's Witness, can follow men, which is Watchtower Corporation, why can't the rest of us follow these men and purchase large sums of alcohol? I know when that video came out, everybody that's an alcoholic, that's a Jehovah's Witness, had to shed a tear of joy because they now have an excuse to buy all the alcohol they want, and it would be pretty hard for Jehovah's Witnesses to say anything, to disfellowship them, to do anything. Because they said Tony Morris can buy all the alcohol he wants. We still gonna follow him. Well, then the rest of us all could buy all the alcohol we want, right? So mark alcoholism off the list of things Jehovah's Witnesses follow as far as the Bible is concerned. Now, I'm sure they're going to try to argue he bought all that alcohol and he's not going to drink very much of it. He just wants to look at it. He's not going to get drunk. He just wants to look at it, right? Yeah, no. Anybody that buys half the liquor store, we would assume is going to drink a fair amount of alcohol. So we would be just like everyone else and assume that Tony Morris is going to is probably preparing a drink right now. Weekend is coming up. And I wonder if any Jehovah's Witnesses have actually been disfellowshipped for anything that has to do with alcohol. Because if your family stopped speaking to you, your friends, everybody you knew stopped speaking to you because of alcohol, and then governing body member, the person all these Jehovah's Witnesses follow, if he puts something in the magazine, they're going to follow it, goes out and buys all the alcohol he could possibly purchase, all the alcohol he could fit in a cart. If he was going to buy more, he would need another person to carry another cart. And all the Jehovah's Witnesses say what? Oh, well, yeah, he can buy all the alcohol he wants. It's okay. Now it's okay. It's another doctrinal change here. Any other person who's a Jehovah's Witness goes and buys half that liquor store, there'd be a problem. Elders would be talking to him. We're concerned, right? We don't have proof that you drank all of it, but you did go out and buy an extremely large amount, and we have to be worried about stumbling others. I mean, there's so many things that they would say to a person that purchased too much alcohol from the liquor store. Well, Tony Morris goes and purchases enough alcohol to get all of Bethel drunk. And now the doctrine is all of a sudden changed, right? You can't buy enough alcohol now because Tony Morris did it. These people follow men. They follow men in Brooklyn who has essentially wrote the Bible. Jehovah's Witnesses follow. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. Jehovah's Witnesses is the one religion that would make the biggest deal out of somebody making a purchase of large quantities of alcohol, right? How does this look? How does this make the organization look? They would make you step down as an elder or pioneer if you got caught purchasing half the liquor store, right? And then Tony Morris does it and the whole thing changes, right? Now there ain't a such thing as too much alcohol that you can purchase now, right? Now it's okay, right? I mean, now you can fill up a bathtub of alcohol and swim in it. It's okay now. Tony Morris has changed the doctrine on alcohol now. I mean, you know what I mean? If he says don't wear tight pants, you're not going to wear tight pants. It's so obvious that they follow men, right? So, I just purchased enough for, me. I got this. I got some cheeses and some crackers to enjoy with some wine. But I thought about Tony Morris, and I thought, shouldn't I be emulating Jehovah's Witnesses? Shouldn't I be purchasing more alcohol? Shouldn't we all purchase more alcohol? Let us go home and meditate in a prayerful manner. Could we have purchased more alcohol? Do we have room in our refrigerators? Could we put it in our cabinets? Do we have room? Let us, brothers, make room for more alcohol. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And no, I don't get drunk. Disclaimer. I'm going to drink some wine because I know somebody's going to watch this and say, oh my God, he's an alcoholic now. X-Wall Kill Bethelite signing out.